on Saturday, but she didn't talk much about her journey. She's a model. She's a freelance model and also a video vixen. I may appear in some few local artists, that is Kinakaka, Saudi Soul, Timothy that, and also posed for the Nairobian magazine twice as a cover model. Thank you so much for making time to be with us.
Thank you.
Hey, public demand, imeweza, imerudi.
Yeah, Merudi.
Yeah. Now, let's begin with, last time we didn't talk much about your career. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into the conversation?
Okay, my name is Y254 Online. I'm a model and a video vixen as well. I've worked with like some photographers here in Kenya, like the Asani Photography, Chuck Kim, Carly's. I can't mention all of them, and some few designers as well. Yeah.
Okay, why did you, you're a model and you chose it as a career and a passion, eh?
Yeah.
What made you decide to pursue a career as a model?
Okay, actually, I never thought that I would ever become a model because myself, I've done finance. So when I told like my mom, I've been watching the modeling shows and stuff like that when I was in school, but I graduated last year. So when I used to watch the shows and my mom is like, no, you have to finish your school, blah, 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 blah. As in, kaona ni kama haizi ni support nikianza. But nikianza, ata hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua in my family, hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua. Because I knew nikisema ati nimeanza, kila mtu angesema, pana, no, that haiwezi kuwa career yako. You see stuff like that. But I helped some few family friends and unajua kuna wale wenye wanakuambia, oh, you can do it, jaribu tu, ikaanza tu, tukafanya training and stuff like that. Sasa nikaanza kwenda events, some designers wanani approach, some photographers, and that's how it started. Yeah.
For our sake of our viewers, could you tell us, maybe to familiarize with the modeling industry, what are some of the goals that you set to achieve as a model?
Okay, for me, as a model, I want to make sure that I make an impact on, you know, nowadays everyone says that kila mtu anasema ni model.
I'm a video vixen.
So I don't want everyone to just say that mimi ni model na hakuna kitu nafanya, ama mimi ni video vixen, hakuna kitu nafanya. So I want to make impact on someone's life like that. Yeah.
Last week you told me something about giving back to the community through CSRs. Could you mention some of the few CSR projects that you've had?
I've done some few projects like going to see the sick in the hospitals, and we usually do. Okay, we have like a group of 5 models. Tunaendanga kuona our watoto, the orphans.
Yeah.
We do shopping for them, like we usually set a date, lazima tukawaone, and then like next week, maybe every week lazima tukaone kama ni watoto, ama next week tukaone wagonjwa, vitu kama hizo. Yeah.
Asante, that's amazing.
There is one at Kangemi by the name of Lesaike, so that's what right now we're looking for sponsors, because ndo inaanza ijaka sana.
So it's a foundation between the 5 models that you are. What's the name of the project? The initiative, the name of the initiative?
No, we were just starting it now. Aizaanza kukuwa na watoto wengi for now, because even there are no classes, nini. Vitu kama hizo.
Yeah.
Tunatafuta sponsors. Yeah, we're starting.
Okay, talk. I'm sure manzema models inakoga. The hardest challenge is keeping your body fit for those shows, the runways, the billboards. You know, what have you in mind? So how do you go about the situation or the challenge of nutrition yourself? How do you keep yourself in shape for this industry?
Okay, it's a bit challenging, but myself, I usually work out like every day. Mi nakula vizuri sana, but I usually make sure I work out kila siku.
Umesema unakula vizuri sana.
Yeah, nakula
could you tell us maybe your diet?
But I usually avoid sugary stuffs, too much proteins, but I usually make sure the diet is balanced. Yeah.
You talked about more sugar, ikona some repercussions in your system. Shida ni nini ukikula sukari mob?
Okay, of course, uta add weight and stuff like that. I don't want to add weight. I want to keep fit. And when you're trying to keep fit, you're not supposed to take stuffs like that. Yeah.
you're doing an amazing job. That's why Uli participate. You've been chosen twice to be the cover model of the Nairobian magazine. Could you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Oh, okay. How I got to the Nairobian magazine.
Yes. With only 1 year of experience. You're now 1 year old in the industry. How did you get to that platform?
Someone approached me and I went for the shoot. I just went for the shoot. The guy never told me that I'm supposed to appear on Nairobians. So me, I just went for a shoot just like any other. Then after some, it was just like a week. Nono watu wananitumia picha ati hey, nimekuona kwa magazine. I'm like, huh? Then after I called that guy nikamuuliza, hey, mbona hukuniambia unaniweka kwa magazine? And that's why he called me back. Then we were to talk about payment and stuff like that.
Twice?
Yeah, twice.
The second time, did he tell you anakurudisha kwa magazine?
Alinitumia tu. Alituma tu magazine yenyewe. Yeah.
Okay, you also video Vixen umekuwa featured in our local artist songs kama Timothy that. Now there's one question I would like maybe you tell us, balancing what you work. Kwa hizo videos, maybe at times you're given a character that you have to portray and it calls for so much, maybe nudity and extras. Na we see, sorry to say the likes of venye Vera Sidika generally hit nini kaileta controversials. How do you maintain that? How do you maintain your popularity in the society? Okay,
me as a model, I have some limitations. For me, nudes, no. Kama ni kazi ya nudes, usually say I can't. Hata unilipe millions, I can't. Limitations like I can't model in a club and I never do nudes. That's me. Because you have to set our limitations as models, yeah.
So, you and Naku set aside from the other models?
Yeah, but for some, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because I have friends like when you wanafanya hizo body art and stuff like that. But for me, we come from different backgrounds. Yeah. So for me, it's a no-no.
Okay, have you ever participated in high fashion model? Because, I fail to understand because high fashion model, there are times you're given maybe a product to showcase like a box and a bra, a bikini, that outfit, that is. Would you be interested to do it and maybe be your best while performing it?
For the high fashion models, it's not all about bikinis.
Yeah.
You work with a designer and she or he wants to showcase whatever they're making. So it's not only bikinis. They have so many categories. I usually go for the ones I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get to the designers, and maybe some of them you've worked with, kuna kwagana issue here. Once you agree to yourself and realize that you want to be a model, you either join the agency world or the freelance community. Yeah. So now, how do you go? Have you ever maybe been registered in a agency before?
No.
What are some of the reasons why you don't want to?
I think when I'm signed to any agency, there's some things I'm not supposed to do. So me as a model, I don't like being limited. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. And maybe maybe I have a weakness on this. My strength is on this other side that you're limiting me from. Get. So I choose to be a freelancer. I don't want to work with any agency. Yeah.
Now, to the issue of designers, umesema umework na several photographers, several designers. Last week you came with some designers. That's Gitswear. Yeah. So now, for maybe a beginner out there, could you tell us how would you choose to approach a designer and how do you know that a designer will use you vizuri, won't exploit you or exploit your services?
It depends on how you carry yourself as a model.
Yeah.
Because if you take yourself like you're not professional, like you go for any amount. Unaweza si poa, you as a model unaitiwa this amount and you're not supposed to be paid that amount. As in ukiitwa tu na designer, me I don't care whether it's a big designer. If you're supposed to pay me this amount, it's the amount I'm supposed to go for. Yeah, so I would like to tell other models out there, don't let these designers exploit you or force you to do things you're not comfortable with. You get, yeah.
And the issue of just a random question, umesema mwak na different photographers. Yeah. What do you do in a situation where the photographer doesn't direct you in the poses that you have to take? You just have to come them through your mind. How do you go about that situation?
Oh, it's a bit challenging because at times we work with different photographers. anaweza kuja na moods ama amjazoeana
ama hata ukuja na moods
ama mimi, yeah, especially sisi madem.